I'm just so appreciative for Miss Becky because my children have learned about Jesus from Miss Becky from the time they were about 2 and 3 years old. And when I ask them how they learned so much about Jesus, they always say, because Miss Becky told me. It's priceless. It's priceless to have a youth director who loves your children as much as you do. And it's priceless to have somebody who is willing to share the love of Christ with them on a regular basis. And we couldn't do all this without Miss Becky. And we're just so thankful for you. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Miss Becky has meant so much to me and my family. She is teaching my children how to love Jesus and reinforcing that here. And I'm so thankful for everything that she's done and that she continues to do. She works so hard, and a lot of thanks she doesn't get sometimes. So we thank you, Miss Becky, for all that you do, and we hope that you have a Merry Christmas.
We just wanted to say Merry Christmas to you, Miss Becky, and we just appreciate everything that you've done for the church and for our family and for our kids especially.
Miss Becky, thank you for each and every day that you show up to work and each and every day you give to this church and to our kids. Definitely God works through you in very good ways, and we thank you very much.
Yes.
Merry Christmas to Miss Becky. We'd like to thank you for being a great Christian influence on all the kids here at First United Methodist.
As well as us, our family. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Since moving back a few years ago, our kids love coming to the church here, and they would rather be in church than come home with us. They like to come to both services and the children's church. What else?
They just enjoy being around you. They do.
Miss Becky, we're just so very thankful for you. You have taught Ellis so much about the Bible, far more than I knew as a child and possibly even more than I knew it as an adult. And we are just so thankful to you for that. And what do you want to say?
Becky, I'm just so impressed with your organizational skills for all that you provide to this church. You're most known for your children's ministry, I know, and you do a tremendous job with that, but you also keep a lot of other things going around here, and I'm so thankful to have you as a part of our children's life and a part of our life as well.
We have been blessed to have our children, I'm going to start to cry, to have our children attend all of the children functions here at our church. It has impacted them because that's what they talk about, that's what they live, that's what they share. And it's all through what we've learned here at this church, not only our children, but us in our marriage and in our family life. And without our kids, we would not be here week after week after week to get those things. And so we appreciate everything that you do for us, even in the smallest way. You don't even have any idea. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Becky Legler. And then
live in the world and help other people to be Christians like me.
Is probably just how to be a good Christian, how to do things on a day-to-day life while still being a Christian.
I've learned the arts of being a good Christian and a lot about Bible stories I had no clue that were in there, and a lot about people with weird names like Zebariah or Ezekiel or something like that.
Probably how to be thankful every day.
And I learned about the 10 Commandments.
She taught me that it's okay to be shy, but to stand up for yourself. And she also taught me that if you're being bullied, it's okay if you just walk away.
Okay, Miss Becky.
The Good Samaritan. About Daniel the lion's den.
Jesus healed the lepers from leprosy.
Good.
Today.
Good.
About God and Jesus.
About God.
Good. What's Miss Becky taught you?
To be nice.
Good.
Make good choices. that Jesus heals people. That she tells us about to care about others. That she's kind. Jesus. About Jesus. About Bethlehem. God. I've learned about God and Jesus. God. That we get in groups and we help other people. About God. We learn about stuff and God and Jesus.
What's about her? She always smiles.
And what I like most about her is that she's always kind and seems to always be in a good mood.
The fact that she can handle all of those kids in one room.
It's just the simple fact of how kind she is and how she can keep her cool.
What I like most about her is that she's loving and kind and that she always takes time for me and all of my other friends.
That she works so hard and stuff.
That she puts fun events for us.
About she gives us a snack.
She gives you a
I
snack.
love that she lets us play games and she's a lot of fun.
That's super.
That she lets us play games a lot. She's loving and kind.
That she's nice.
Okay.
She turns on movies.
She turns
Make me a snack.
What do you love most?
Getting me a snack.
Getting you a snack.
That she teaches us everything about God.
That she gives us snacks and cares about us.
Jesus.
Jesus.
That she's kind.
That she's
fun.
good.
Because she's nice.
She's nice and caring and teaches us a lot of stuff.
She's nice. I think Miss Becky is really nice.
Because she's nice.
What we like about Miss Becky is
Nice. She's caring.
she's pretty. She's awesome. She's cool.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Miss Becky.
Merry Christmas, Miss Becky.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Miss Becky.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Miss Becky. Merry Christmas, Mrs. Becky. Merry Christmas, Miss Becky.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Miss Becky.
Merry Christmas, Mrs. Becky.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mom.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Miss Becky.
Merry Christmas, Becky.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Christmas, Becky.
And Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, Becky.
Merry Christmas, Miss Becky.
Merry Christmas, Miss Becky.
Merry Christmas, Miss Becky. Merry Christmas, Miss Becky.
Merry Christmas, Miss Becky.
Miss Becky, you are wonderful at getting us to use our talents, sometimes getting us up to act silly. But one thing nobody had to get us to do was to sit down in front of this camera and tell you Merry Christmas.